Okay, my name is Ayuba John. I'm a PhD candidate in Utm Universiti, Malaysia. The topic of my presentation is on current security threat in application of wireless sensor network. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we do, for the first slide.
Okay. So this is the introduction. Wireless sensor network, a system designed for remote monitoring of events or phenomena in wide range of applications of human endeavors. Examples are the smart grid, intelligent healthcare, circular economy in smart cities, underwater surveillance, and so on. This is an overview of security diversity in wireless sensor network. In this work, we group security in wireless sensor network into three parts. First is the security class. And we can see below, these are the security classes. Then 2 is the security mechanism. 3 is the security threat. Security threat in a wireless sensor network employ the security classes in order to cause attack on the confidentiality, integrity of the data, and availability of the network. Well, in the case of the security mechanism, it is there to protect the network confidentiality, integrity of the data, and availability of the network. The main focus of this work is on the security mechanism. Security mechanisms are divided here into two groups. One, we are having the high-level security mechanism, and then the low-level security mechanism. And in the high-level security mechanism that we are considering in this work is the intrusion detection system. An intrusion detection system is a security mechanism that can be used to detect an intruder or any attack initialized within the network and then give an alert to the system administrator in order to take a predefined action on the network. And these intrusion detection systems are divided into two. We have the host intrusion detection system and then the network intrusion detection system. The host intrusion detection system are installed on the host devices on the network in order to monitor the inbound and then the outbound of the traffic. Well, the network intrusion detection system, they are installed on the network in order to monitor the network traffic against an intruder on the network. And that since we are considering wireless sensor network, here, wireless sensor network are also divided into two major groups. One is the homogeneous wireless sensor network. In this case, all the sensor nodes on the network, they are having the same function, that is the same property. Well, in the case of the heterogeneous wireless sensor network, they constitute of different nodes with different functions, and that we are considering cluster-based heterogeneous wireless sensor network in this research. Wireless sensor network applications area are listed below. One, we have the smart grids, we have the intelligent healthcare, we have the big data environment, we have the circular economy in smart cities, we have water creature tracking and surveillance, smart green data gathering. We also have ad hoc sensor networks. We also have global IoT framework and oil and gas industry control system. This is an example of a smart grid where we have the generation stations here. These are the transmission stations where the data are transmitted to the control center here. Where the control center, they are the one that disseminates the necessary information to the consumers. But the major security threat on this network can be divided into four. based on the layer system. One, on the physical layer, the attack that can be carried out there is the jamming and then hacking attack. On the data link, a spoofing attack can be carried out there. And on the network layer, a denial of service attack and a simple attack can be carried out. While on the transport layer, a floating type of attack can be carried out on the system. Two, we have an intelligent healthcare system where we have the body, the physiological body of a patient can be managed from a remote location by a medical personnel, as we can see here. But the major problem here, or the security threat on this kind of intelligent healthcare, is the not replications or not compromise. Two, we have a big data environment. This is a big data environment. It's a storage from the sensor node to the cloud center, where the major security challenge here is the data capture, interception on the data or deletion of the data, and then modification and then retransmission of the data. Then we also have the circular economy in smart cities. In a circular economy, different smart technologies are integrated together in order to control the economy of the city. And one of the major security threats on this circular economy is the denial of service attack. Two, next, we're having an underwater creature tracking and surveillance. This kind of system is being used by naval officers in order to protect the border, their country border. But the major security challenge here is that a spy robot can be sent in order to steal sensitive information from the sensor on the network. Or a hacker can also hack through the network in order to distribute virus or malware that can affect the whole functionality of the system. Next is the smart green data gathering, where we have a green data is being captured and being transmitted through a mobile collector to a storage on the cloud. The major security challenge here is the data security risks on the mobile wireless sensor network, such as the wormhole attack, the simple attack, the jamming attack, and other types of security threat can be launched on this system. We also have an ad hoc sensor network. This is a common network that also is being affected by some security challenges. One of it is the DOS attack, the malicious node attack, the black hole attack, the vampire attack. All these attacks are targeting at energy depletion on the network by sending malicious data jump to the sensor nodes. Also have a global IoT framework, still the setting, the kind of security threats that can be launched on this framework are in the form of layer attacks, where we have the physical layer attacks, such as the jamming and then the hacking, the data link attack, such as the spoofing attack, and then the network layer attack, such as the denial of service attack, the simple attack, and then the transport layer attack, e.g. the floating attack. In oil and gas industry, also, wireless sensor network can be used in order to monitor the production and at the same time in order to track the activities that is going on, as we can see it here. But different security threats can be launched to affect this network. One of it is the spoof. two is by altering or replaying the NOT transmission. We also have the denial of service and the lack of them. These are the list of the common security threats in wireless sensor network, where we have the sinkhole attack, the eavesdropping, we have the malware attack, the tampering, the phishing attack, the wormhole attack, the NOT capture, the clone of sensor NOTs, replay attack, and the rest of them. We are going to look at the analysis on the security threat in the wireless sensor network. Security threat on a wireless sensor network is targeting at either destroying the network or stealing some sensitive information on the network. So from this analysis, we have the security attack, different types of security attack, and this is the security class that they use in launching their threats on the wireless sensor network, like in the case of the sinkhole attack, where we have the interception attack, the interruption, the modification and fabrication, and such types of attack is targeting at destroying the network. That's why I classify it under an active attack. Next is the eavesdropping, is considering at the interception to steal an information from the network. So I consider it as a passive attack. And likewise, for all the attack, these are the security attacks. These are also the security classes that they employ in carrying out their threats on the network. There are also different mechanisms that can be used in order to counter such attack on the wireless sensor network. One of the mechanisms is the cryptographic techniques. Cryptographic techniques are used to encrypt the algorithm in order to secure the NOT communication. We also have the key management to distribute encryption key and regular updates to prevent NOT compromise. We also have authentication. Authentication such as by using passwords, digital certificate, biometric to verify the NOT identity. We also have the access control that uses role-based in order to limit the access on the resource. And at the same time, we have the intrusion detection system, which is the main focus of this work, where we say that an intrusion detection system is able to identify an intruder in the network or an attack that is initialized within the network in order to alert the network administrator to take a predefined action. Also, we have the trust management mechanism that can be used based on the trust level in order to prevent any malicious attack on the network. In conclusion, there are a wide range of wireless sensor network application in everyday human activities. But security threat is the major concern of this network. Threats or attacks on a wireless sensor network is targeting at disrupting the confidentiality and integrity of the network availability. And there are several security mechanisms that exist, but each of these security mechanisms, they also have their flaws. Thank you.